The Skyship of Ashes. The storm came out of nowhere. One moment, the 5 stowaways, Rin, Kael, Tessa, Jory, and Nyla, were huddled in the cargo hold of the merchant airship Falcon's Wing. The next, lightning ripped the sky open and the vessel plunged into a sea of fire. When they woke, they were not in the wreckage. They were standing on a broken skyship drifting through a red, starless void. Shattered masts floated like bones. Chains rattled in the endless dark. "What is this place?" Nyla whispered. "The Ashfields," said a voice. A boy their age stepped from the shadows, eyes burning faintly gold. "This is where the forgotten ships fall. And now so do you," the boy explained. "This realm devoured the lost. Sailors who vanished at sea, airships swallowed by storms, travelers erased from memory. The Ashfields kept them, feeding on their despair. The 5 had only one chance. Reach the Heartspire, a tower of flame at the void's center. If they lit its beacon, they would return home. Fail, and they'd fade into ash like the others." The journey began with a ship of ghosts. The crew welcomed them aboard, smiling, but their shadows lagged behind their movements. When Rin glanced too long, the crew's faces crumbled into cinders. They fled into the void on a lifeboat of bone and rope, chased by shrieking storm wraiths. Kael, always reckless, steered them straight into a river of floating glass. Tessa nearly lost her arm to the shards before Jory dragged her out. At night, the Ashfields whispered. Each friend was haunted by illusions, people they loved calling their names, offering safety if they gave up the quest. Nyla nearly stepped into the fire, but Rin pulled her back, shouting, "They're lies!" Finally, they reached the Heartspire. It was guarded by a beast of molten iron and smoke, a creature forged of every shipwrecked soul that had surrendered. It towered above them, with anchors for claws and a hull for a chest. The fight was impossible, but then Jory remembered the boy's words. The Ashfields feed on despair. So they did the unthinkable. Instead of fighting, each shouted the one thing they refused to let the void take. Rin, her mother's lullaby. Kael, his dream of seeing the world. Tessa, her promise to her little brother. Jory, his father's name. Nyla, the story she had never told anyone of how she once wanted to give up but didn't. The beast screamed as their voices rang out, its body shattering into sparks. They climbed the Heartspire and lit the beacon. Light exploded across the void. The broken ships dissolved, the whispers vanished, and the 5 awoke on a quiet beach, the storm gone, the sea calm. The Falcon's Wing was gone, but they were alive, carrying not just survival but the reminder that what anchored them wasn't the ship nor the storm, but the stories they refused to lose.